Carl, it's Rod Stewart and Cyndi Lauper. How are you, mate?
Hey, how are you?
It's so great to talk to both of you. Never in my wildest dreams would I thought I'd be talking to the two of you together. This is exciting.
I hope so.
Great. Listen, it's exciting for me, too. I mean, I never thought either. When I was playing the clubs way back when, I would never in my life have thought that I would not only know him, but be touring with him. That was pretty amazing.
Who, Kyle?
No, not Kyle. You, Rod. Sir. You, sir.
That's a different wildest
okay.
dream. Yeah.
Over to you, Kyle.
Well,
Go ahead.
it is funny, though, because the look in people's eyes when you talk about Rod Stewart and Cyndi Lauper on stage together, there's the excitement with a little bit of confusion that seems to hit them every single time. But, looking back on...
it's rock and roll.
Yeah. I mean, I know you've got a shared love of the blues and the Great American Songbook and so many different styles that you guys have been a part of. Are you able to trade notes while you're on tour?
Well, we... not really. I mean, we just talked about that earlier. We never get time, until the end of the tour to actually spend any time with her. Even if we have a couple of nights off, Cyndi won't be where I'm going to be, So it's unfortunate. It's the unfortunate side of two of us touring together. We don't get any time to have a little chat about old days.
I know people imagine that. Like, they even said that when I was on tour with Cher, which is another really, really, wonderful tour for me. But, you're working. That's what you're doing, and everything is for the show. Or, you get up, you prepare your body, and then you prepare your voice, and then you pack up again, and then you go unpack and then, do the whole sound check and the warming up and warming down and packing out. And that's a lot. There's not a lot of time in between.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I feel like you guys, like I said, for so many of the artists that you've covered, that there's probably some folks that you would probably geek out over.
Yeah. I actually geek out over everybody, including Sir over here. I do.
Kyle, just one point. Cyndi and I were talking, if you could ask your viewers to suggest a song that the two of us could do together, but it can't be one of our songs. We want something out of the blue, like an old R&B song or an old Motown, or even a standard. Would you put that out for us, mate? Or I just did, didn't I?
You just did.
You just did. Yeah, because we think it's better to come from the fans, and that would be fun. And the one the song that has the most is the one we do, the most requests.
What a cool way to do the show.
If there aren't any requests, that means we haven't got any fans.
I'd like to ask, though, about throughout your careers, again, so many different styles that you both played. Has it been hard for either of you to sort of break out of public perception for what people thought you should be?
For me, once that first record hit, first I had to fight like hell to have my own thing, you have your own head and your own music, because they always feel that the singer should shut up and sing, so... they always saw me coming with horns on my head. They were always like, oh, my God, here she comes. And I would, but I had this wonderful camaraderie when we did that first album, and that's what we, that's what you strive for each time. But I never wanted to do, second song, same as the first song, same as the third song. I wanted to grow. I was really hoping that someday I could be a great artist. I mean, a really great artist, not just, I had some hits, I wanted to do something and contribute, because music really fed me in my life and gave me the opportunity to not give up, because even at your darkest moment, there's a song that comes up in my head, and I'm just singing, and I feel better because I'm singing it to myself. And I hear that voice of whoever sang that song, and it was comforting. So that's what I wanted to give back. I didn't want to do songs that were just hits. I wanted to do songs that were bigger than me. I wanted to do something that I could contribute. So when it came time to, I did the True Colors album, and they were like, where's Girls Just Want to Have Fun Again? And I was like, well, you have that, So it was always a struggle for me. And then after a while, they kept saying, you'll ruin your career, you'll be ruined. And I was ruined so many times that I figured it doesn't matter anymore. I could do whatever the hell I want. Because, how many nails in your coffin can you take? See what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
No.
You said no.
What was the question? It was so long ago.
Yeah.
Well, how about this one? You're both such fashion icons on top of it. Who would you say had the most outlandish outfits throughout their career?
Me, always me. Oh, dear.
Rod's hairdo. Everybody did Rod's hair. I even did
Yeah.
Rod's hair last year.
That's right,
Everybody
you did.
Rod's hair.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Didn't you notice? Didn't you think it was funny? I thought it was really funny.
That's one thing that our current Queen Elizabeth and I have in common. We both had the same haircuts for 50 years.
Oh my God! She
I love
has the same hair. No.
I love it. I know you're not exactly promoting new albums on this one. Are you guys thinking about what your next move is there, music-wise?
Yeah, mine's finished. My album's finished. And I'm not sure when it's coming out. It's called Blood Red Roses. It's absolutely fantastic.
All right, but what'd you do?
I did 11 of my own songs, 12 songs on the album. So, and it's really fantastic, even though I say it myself.
I can't wait.
No, but you had fun, right? It was joyous, right?
Yeah, of course it is, yeah.
What label is it on? How can you get it?
It's not out yet, darling. We don't know whether we're going to bring it out in May and June or September. There's a big discussion going on, but it's called Blood Red Roses.
Will you be doing any of the songs from that album?
Well, if they bring it out in May and we're on tour in June, I will be. Otherwise, I won't. No, probably not. You know how difficult it is to try and convince people to listen to brand new songs, especially when you've got so many songs that they want to hear. So, but we'll see how it goes.
Cyndi, you're a very good interviewer. I appreciate you taking all of that for me.
Oh, no,
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Hey, thank you both. I know you got to run to the next caller now. I really appreciate it. July 29th at the KFC Center. We can't wait to have you back in Louisville.
Thanks,
I think
Carl.
it'll be fun. All right.
All right,
Bye,
take
mate.
care. Bye.
Bye-bye.